how are you doing? Today we're listening to In Between by Jauregui, her second EP. I'm so excited. I loved Prelude when it came out, so I'm excited to see what this EP is gonna be about, how it's gonna sound. So let's listen to it together. We have 7 songs. Let's get started. The first song is the title track, In Between. In Between was beautiful song. Most of it is kind of more like spoken word-esque, like she's more so talking over the lyrics, he's more so talking over the melody, which I really liked. I think it works really well as like an introduction to this project, but then we get like a little sung part and it's beautiful, it's gorgeous, and yeah, it sets the tone for the EP, and I'm very excited to continue listening. The next song is called M in Between Brackens Oceans. I think that's supposed to be like a little pun on emotions, but we'll see. Emotions. I was right, it's a pun on emotions because the song is about feeling too much, and I really liked it. I thought it was beautiful. Lauren's voice was beautiful on it. I liked the lyrics, the message behind it, everything. It's just top notch. So next is All of My Feelings. This EP seems to be really about feelings. All of My Feelings is a bit more of an upbeat, fun song, but at the same time, as it is a bit more casual fun, it still like delves into like more of a raw emotional side a bit as well when it comes to like the honesty and like the lyrics and stuff, and I really liked it, so no complaints from me. Next is The One. So yeah, The One, from a title like that, I didn't expect necessarily something like this. Maybe something a bit more like romantic, but I still had fun with it. I still really liked it. I liked that it kind of was a bit like sassy in nature, if it makes sense. I like how that was done, but again, there was such a vulnerable side to the song as well. I feel like so far with these songs, like In Between and Emotions were definitely like vulnerable emotional songs kind of, and then All of My Feelings and The One both have been more so like fun moments, but like there's still some vulnerability like really hidden in them, and I like that so far. Next is Trust Issues, which we know because that was released as a single a couple of months ago, I believe. I was correct, Trust Issues came out in March, at the end of March, so we've been known as on, and I loved it the first time I listened to it. I think it's just so beautiful and honest, and I still love it now, no doubt about it. I think it's so great. So moving on to another single. This one was released at the end of last year, I believe, and it's Always Love. Yeah, Always Love, again, this was released last year, so we know this one, we love this one. Like generally, I think this is such a beautiful kind of like bittersweet breakup song, and it's just gorgeous, and Lauren's vocals on the song are out of this world amazing, and I love it so much. That means we have already arrived to the last song for today. I know, it's sad, and that's Wolves featuring Ty Dolla $ign and Russ. Wolves, I'm obsessed with this song. It was so good. Oh my god. It also felt very hopeful in a way. The whole EP is kind of more like vulnerability and like just, I don't know how to explain it, but the whole EP just kind of felt like not necessarily in a bad place, but also not necessarily in a good place. And then Wolves just is that last swan of hope, like things are gonna be better, things are gonna be alright, and I just, it's so good, so good. So yeah, that was the album, the EP, In Between. As you can tell, I really loved it. I love Lauren's songwriting and like artistry in general, and I love her voice, and all of that came to shine on this EP so beautifully. And it just, every song is so beautiful in its own right, and I just love how vulnerable she was on these songs. And then, like I said, it ends off with like this beautiful, like hopeful moment, and I really love it. The only thing I'm curious about is the first EP was called Prelude. Now we have In Between. Is there gonna be a third and final part to this? Is it gonna be a trilogy of EPs, you know? I'm curious about that. Anyway, my top 3 songs, because this is something I always do. I find it hard to do with EPs because there are less songs to choose out of, but I'm still doing it today for you. Number 1, it's gonna have to be Wolves. I adore that so much. Number 2, Emotions. Yes, Emotions. And then 3, Always Love. I can get over that song. So yeah, that's my top 3 songs of the EP, but I generally loved every single one, so I'd love to know your top 3 as well as your thoughts on the album, EP, and I'll see you next time.
Here I am again, the same old situation. Why does the God thing have to be so complicated? Should've